Now, classes were cancelled at some school districts in Vegas Tuesday. They didn't have enough teachers. Valeria Gurr is with us. She's with the American Federation for Children and joins me now. Why does Nevada have a staffing shortage like this?
I think we have to recognize that the system has failed students and teachers for the longest time, and we have to bring accountability and school choice into the system. If not, we're going to continue seeing what we've been seeing for the longest time. I don't think this is new. I think that, the teachers union loves to put this narrative, essentially saying that, the teachers are leaving the profession. I think this has been happening for a very, very long time.
Now, only 16% of Hispanic fourth graders in Nevada are proficient in reading. Why is that?
It's because of what I said. It's so bureaucratic. Nevada doesn't have a school choice program that is robust. Perhaps the teachers union that is complaining about their own system block all the initiatives that we have during the legislative session. The governor allocated record funding for public schools, $2 billion on funding for teachers' raises. And the reality is that we continue doing the same things. Every single year since I live in this state, I have been seeing the same narrative. We need more money, but zero accountability. And we have a big monopoly. Like what you mentioned about students not being proficient, that's happening across the board. 20% of students are not proficient at reading in this state. 14%, as you mentioned, Hispanics are proficient at reading in fourth grade, and only 10% for African American students. It's really unacceptable what is going on in this state, and what we have to do is continue fighting for a school choice, because what it took us here is the monopoly that the same teachers union have put over and over. Money is not the only answer to our problem. And they need to answer the questions to the teachers. Where is the money going? There was a lot of funding allocated during COVID, and it would be interesting to know how many of the vacancies of these teachers are actually new positions that were open, because the reality is that the teacher shortage have been here for a very, very long time.
School choice is really big in many other states. Some have gone full tilt to school choice. Why not Nevada? What's holding things up in Nevada?
Well, the teachers union is very against it. We have two very strong teachers unions.
What about local politicians? Wait a second. What about local politicians? If the performance of students in reading is so poor, aren't there politicians demanding change? Where are they?
Some are, but the ones that are being paid by the teachers union are not. And the reality is that we have two Democrat houses in this state, and they block every initiative. The governor had a strong proposal. He proposed $50 million to be allocated on opportunity scholarship that would have served 5,000 students. Instead, they cut funding this year, and we almost lost 600 students. So that's the answer. They don't want it because the teachers union say no.
Your argument is with the Democrats who are holding up school choice. That's the argument here, isn't it?
It is unfortunate, because education should never be a political issue. It should be about the kids.
It is
and
now.
As you mentioned, the statistics are showing that for decades we remain at the bottom. And parents are no fool, neither is the teachers. They're all leaving. Everybody's looking for options. And if we would have a school choice, even for the teachers, we would stop this monopoly. We would inject accountability.
I know what you're pushing for, but you've got to do something about your politicians in that state. That's who you should be aiming it at. If they're blocking the school door to progress, say it. Get out there. Anyway, I'm out of time. I'm sorry.
I
get upset about this kind of thing.
We have been saying it.
You're just losing a generation, and that's a disgrace.
What we have to continue to do is inform families.
Right. Thanks very much, Valeria. I'm sure you'll take my hints here. Thanks very much indeed. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.